Yeah, folks, how you doing? Coach Neil back again, and give you some information. So, health information. All right, so I've just got back from the beach. Obviously, I love the beach, hang out at the beach a lot. All right, but the beach is where I do the majority of my sort of biohacks, my daily lifestyle biohacks. All right, and I'm not talking about any of these fucking newfangled whiz bang biohacking shit that's going on in the world right now. So stuff like urotherapy, drinking your own piss, methylene blue, red light therapy, none of that shit. All right? I'm just talking about fundamental stuff, right? Stuff that you can do for free daily, within 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on how much time you've got. And literally, the health enhancing effects are phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. All right, so I'm at the beach, obviously, right? So number one, sunshine. Okay, so sunshine, obviously it's dependent on the sun, all right? So depending on where you are in the world, what the season is, obviously you're limited in your ability to get sun exposure, but when it's available, you want to get sun exposure. You want it on your skin, you want it in your eyes, all right? And when I say in your eyes, I'm not talking about staring at the sun, okay? You don't stare at the sun, just take your sunnies off. All right, take your sunnies off, sit outdoors in the sun, allow your eyes to adapt to the light, all right? Allow that full spectrum of light to come into your eyes, okay? Actually boost your melanin, all right? Melanin will protect you against suntan, against sunburning, all right? So sunshine is number one, for the purpose of vitamin D production, all right. Number two, for the purpose of boosting your melanin, all right. So you don't burn in the sun, all right. So sun exposure, all right, and you just feel good. It's good. It's good for mood, okay. Mood, all right. So sun exposure, all right. Number one. Okay. Now, don't spend too long in the sun without sunscreen, because when I say you want it on your body and in your eyes, no sunscreen. All right, no sunscreen, no sunnies. Okay, but not too long. All right. So because I'm used to it, I'll do 20 minutes, front and back, like literally lay there, flip over, lay there. I'll time it, and then I'll put some coconut oil on. All right, but for most people, depending on your sort of how much sun exposure you do get or can get, keep it limited to maybe 15 minutes front and back. Before putting on some natural sunscreen like coconut oil, all right? And in the case of sunglasses, just leave your sunnies off unless you're facing the sun, walking towards it, or driving in the sun. Then you want your sunnies on to protect you from the glare, all right? But ordinarily, just outdoors without sunnies, okay? Like literally, I mean, there's no other animal on the planet that I know of that wears sunglasses. All right, so there's a reason for that. Okay, so they haven't been conditioned to be told that they need to wear sunglasses. You know what I mean? All right, so animals will just shade themselves when it's too sunny. All right, and so should we. So we get some sun, and then when you've had enough, you shade yourself. All right, so sunshine. Number two is ocean minerals. All right, so obviously I get in the water. All right, for the minerals, all right? So the composition of ocean water is the same composition of blood plasma, all right? Same mineral profile. You got everything, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, calcium, sodium, sulfate, so all of these things are present in the ocean, minerals, in the same percentages as in the blood plasma, all right? So that's no coincidence, all right? So the ocean is good for you, all right? And if you believe we called out the ocean, fucking a million years ago, or whatever, then clearly, it's good for us, all right? So ocean minerals, all right? Now, that's free. Like sunshine's free, ocean minerals are free if you're at the beach. If you're indoors and you don't have access to ocean minerals, all right, then you take a mineral bath, all right, which I've already told people about hundreds of times, all right? So mineral bath, magnesium sulfate, pink salt or Celtic sea salt added, all right, and that will infuse your body with minerals, right? And now this is good for recovery, all right? So minerals are they're so fundamental to great health. It's everybody talks about vitamin deficiency and this and that. Minerals are more important than vitamins, in my opinion. Okay, so you want your minerals as often as possible. All right, so the food that we eat these days is depleted. All right, so you want to try and get them into your body either via like the mineral bath, ocean minerals, or a colloidal mineral supplement, something like sea moss or shilajit. All right, so these things are all high in minerals and fulvic acid, humic acid. All right, so what have we got? Sunshine, ocean minerals. All right, so Breathing, breath work. All right, so I'll do my breath work while I'm at the beach. Right, now I'm not talking about this hardcore breath work you see on these fucking new courses and on YouTube where people sound like they're having a fit. All right, I'm not talking about that shit. All right, I'm just talking about breathing. Okay, just focusing on breathing, getting oxygen into the body, filling the lungs, filling the diaphragm. All right, so when you breathe in at the beach, you're breathing in negative ions, okay, come off the water into the body. Negative ions have an antioxidant effect in the body. They neutralize free radicals, all right? So, negative ions are, in my opinion, as powerful as, vitamin C in terms of antioxidant capability, all right? So, negative ions, all right? Now, breath work or breathing is just simple breathing techniques. Okay, so you've got like the 4-4 box technique, which is like a Navy SEAL training technique to reduce stress, anxiety, where you just breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4. All right, so that's one technique. One of my favorites is the 7-7s, where you breathe in for 7, hold it for 7, breathe out for 7. All right, so and you can even do 5-5s. All right, so and another one is 5 in, 5 out with no holding. All right, so these are just simple simple breathing techniques, which are literally forms of meditation. All right? I don't meditate because I'm too what's the word? What's the word? I can't even think of the word, but I don't have the complete fucking ability to just sit there still and meditate. Like I just don't have the fucking attention span for it. All right. So breathing or breath work is a form of meditation. Okay, an easier, gentler, calmer, less intense form of meditation, in my opinion. All right. So breath work. All right. What have we got there? We got sunshine, negative ions, breath work, breathing. Oh, earthing, grounding. All right. So grounding, earthing. I mean, I've gone on about this fucking hundreds of times as well. Okay. Literally, we are part of the earth. We are not living on earth. We are part of the earth. Okay. There is no coincidence that lungs look like trees and trees look like lungs. All right. There's no coincidence that earth is an anagram of heart. All right. These things are not coincidences. Right. We are part of the earth. Okay. So when you ground yourself, when you earth yourself, the second your bare skin touches the earth, all right, provided it's not fucking like a 2-inch thick piece of grass on concrete, provided it's actual earth or actual beach, the second your feet touches that, the second your hands touch it, any of your skin touches it, there's an immediate transfer of electrons, okay? Those electrons flood the body at a fucking warp speed, right? And what happens is they literally coat the blood cells, right? And then the blood cells repel each other, right? Because they're charged, okay? They repel each other, so they can't stick, they can't clump, all right? So you have better circulation, better blood viscosity, and lower inflammation. So one of the major benefits of earthing is lowering inflammation, right? Inflammation is, one of the precursors to all illness and disease, okay? So grounding, earthing, all right? So we've got the sunshine, the breath work, the ocean minerals, negative ions, the grounding, earthing. What else? Okay. So the next one is affirmations. All right. So I'm at the beach. I'm doing my breathing. I'm getting my sunshine. I'm getting my ocean minerals. I'm doing my earthing, and I'm doing my affirmations. All right. So my daily affirmations. All right. So these are statements, positive statements that I make to myself all day, every chance that I get, which affirm, who I want to be, how I want to be, how I want to feel. What do I wish to manifest? All right. So I'm not a woo-woo guy. Like I don't believe you can sit there and wish for $1 million. It doesn't work that way, right? But affirmations of who you want to be, how you want to behave, how you want to feel, right? So you're positively reaffirming these things to yourself all the time, every chance you get, all right? But I'll do it while I'm at the beach because, obviously I'm relaxing, I'm chilling, I'm calming, and I'm sort of planning and thinking of what I want to achieve in life and how I want to feel about myself and how I want to act and behave in general as a human being. All right, so I'll have affirmations like, every day in every way, I am kind and giving, all right, which is a form of, reaffirming to myself that I always want to be helpful towards others, all right? That's just one. Like I've got about 20, I'm not going to rattle them off, but they can apply to anything. Could be your health, it could be a health affirmation, like every day in every way, I am happy and healthy, right? That's another one of mine, all right? So you get the idea. But positive affirmations, whilst I'm at the beach, on top of everything else, those 6 things alone can literally completely transform your life. Completely transform your life. The combination of all of these things are stress relieving, anxiety relieving, mood boosting, boost your serotonin, boost your dopamine, vitamin D to improve your health, improve your immune system, the minerals, okay, to infuse your body with minerals, make sure you're helps with recovery, muscle recovery particularly, injury recovery also. Okay, so I mean, of course, the benefits for the mind, obviously, as well, coming from all of that combination of biohacks that I do. I mean, I don't even know if you would call them biohacks. They're just lifestyle hacks, tips, ways in which I improve my health. Okay, so yeah, there you go. That's all free. Like you don't have to pay for any of that stuff, obviously. All right, so I mean, this is stuff you can do for free in 20, 30, 40 minutes, depending on how much time you've got. 20 minutes is enough. All right, if you don't have a lot of time, 20 minutes is enough. If you don't have a beach and an ocean, then like I said, indoors, have a mineral bath. And if you've got forest or woods nearby, you can go for a walk in the forest or the woods. Okay, that and barefoot is even better. Just be careful, obviously. You never know these days what's in the fucking ground in these places. All right. But again, like in the forest, you've got what they call phytoncides. Okay, so these are the chemicals, the aromas that come off of trees. Okay, and that's been studied too. Look it up on Google. It's called forest bathing, and that also has a ton of positive effects for the mind and the body. Okay, so there you go. That's my top 6, and just get it done. If you can't do 6, do 3. Do some breath work. Do some affirmations. Have a bath at home. Any of these things that you can do on a regular basis are going to improve your health. Okay, and the more things you can do to improve your health in this day and age, the better. All right. So there you go, folks. I'll leave that with you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.